We had an incident during our birthday party for baby. She's okay, but we had to cut her hair. What happened? How much hair did you have to cut? Our 3-year-old got into the bathroom while we were setting up the party and found my beard trimmers and shaved a bald spot in her head before we could stop him. It was right in the front of her head. We tried to figure out how to style it to hide it, but there was no other option but to even out her entire head. I'm sorry, so she's completely bald now. All of her curls are gone. I already said we didn't have a choice. Don't need to guilt me about it. That would be her very first haircut. Did you save any of her hair? No, I vacuumed it up and it went out with the party trash. I didn't think you would want us to save hair. That's a bit weird. That breaks my heart, but as long as she's okay, I understand. Kids do that kind of stuff. I'm just glad no one was hurt. And in a blink of an eye, our youngest baby is no longer a baby anymore. I cannot believe you are already 1-year-old, sweet girl. I feel like we just saw you for the first time yesterday. And now your baby time is behind us. I hate that we missed so much of your first year of life. We missed your first breath, your first cry, your first smile. We missed seeing you discover your little hands and learning how to laugh. The fact that we were robbed of that will always be there, and we can't fix it. But I promise you, I will do everything I can to ensure we never miss a single first of yours ever again. We will make up for the lost time, and then some. Never forget how much Daddy and Mama G love you. Asterisk pictures attached of baby throughout the last few months. Final photo was a mommy and me picture of baby and Gothel. Baby's hair in the photo is stick straight and extremely damaged asterisk. Asterisk sends photo of baby's straightened hair to Gothel asterisk. How did you straighten baby's hair? Did it look so cute? I hate we had to cut it off. She looked like such a little doll. It looks extremely dry and brittle in this picture. Baby's hair is extremely fragile, and straightening it could mess up her natural curl pattern. I'm hoping her hair grows back in normally after this whole mess. I don't think so at all. Her hair always looked so frizzy and unmanageable when it was curly. Straight is so much easier. We would be doing her a favor if we kept straightening it. Please do not use heat on my child's hair again once it grows back in. If she wants her hair straightened when she is older, then I will handle it. You do not know the correct way to handle her hair type. I would never use heat on a baby's hair. I use this straightening stuff they sell in the hair care all at the store. I'm sorry. You chemically straightened my baby's hair. Are you out of your mind? I did my research, and it was perfectly safe. It gave her beautiful hair for her 12-month pictures we took, and her father said it was perfectly fine to do so I had every right. I thought her scalp was red and irritated from whatever products you used in it and then from Mark shaving it. Now I'm thinking it is the beginning of a chemical burn. She is not burnt. I followed directions exactly as the box said too. I dye my hair and my oldest's hair at home all the time. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking her into the doctor's immediately. If she ends up having chemical burns on her scalp because of your shitty choices, I promise you I will make sure you have no more access to my child. You are really making this way too big of a deal. She's fine. I am leaving the hospital with baby. She has minor chemical burns covering the majority of her scalp from your wife's home makeover. Did you tell them what happened? They'll report that to CPS. Of course, I told them what happened. I encouraged them to report it as well. I've already spoken to an agent. You must be out of your mind if you think that I'll allow baby to be treated like this and not do whatever I could to stop it. You didn't think to talk to me about this before you ran to CPS. They'll investigate both houses, you know. What are you going to do when baby is taken and put in foster care? I have nothing to worry about in my household. I can't say the same about yours. I knew you were a piece of shit, Mark, but this is low even for you. You should have come to me first. We could have figured this out. Chemical burns. I cannot believe this happened. I feel so terrible. I had no idea that this could hurt baby at all. I was just trying to do something special for her birthday. If there is anything that we can do to help while she is healing, please let me know. Anytime, day or night. We all love baby so much and hate this awful mistake caused her pain. What exact product did you use on baby's hair? It would be useful to know exactly what caused this so we know what best to use to treat the burns. Asterisk sends photo of hair straightening chemical asterisk. This is what I used. It said no lie, so I figured that would be the safest. It also clearly specifies that is an adult formula, adult, not 12-month-old, negligence at best. Straight Abu Dhabi from how I see it though. You're wrong. I'd never do anything to hurt baby. I don't want to hear it. You've done nothing but attack me and try to hurt me through my daughter since I first spoke to you. I could handle that if you were treating my child correctly. Instead, you caused this. Chemical burns, ear surgeries due to old rusted earrings, attempting to armchair diagnose her with Down syndrome. You don't care about her at all. You just wanted to win. Whatever winning looks like to you. Of course I don't like you. You were the other woman. I despise you. But baby is Mark's child, so there is nothing I can do about it besides be a stepmom to her as well. Then get a divorce, leave him. Don't mistreat a baby because you hate a woman who didn't even know you existed before her entire world fell apart. Absolutely not. I would never leave my kids in a broken home. They are innocent in all of this. And a 12-month-old isn't innocent. She doesn't deserve a happy and safe home. He can't afford to pay child support for her, and I can't afford to leave him. I haven't held down a job since before my oldest was born. How am I supposed to take the kids and leave and support them? We could have worked this out. You could have dropped the child support papers and we would have left you alone to keep CPS out of this. I would have insured it. Now my babies might be taken away over a mistake. I'm sorry, but that isn't my concern. My concern is my child, not yours or your marriage. You are a cold-hearted fucking snake. And you're a child Abu Dhabi. If my kids get taken from me, I will be your worst fucking nightmare. I promise that. Hi, Courtney. This is Mary. We spoke briefly at the hospital. How are you and baby doing? We are getting there. The cream that the doctors gave us is definitely helping heal her scalp. We had 1 or 2 blisters appear, but they are really small and the doctor wasn't worried about them. I'm so glad to hear that. As you know, whenever an injury like this occurs with a child, CPS gets involved. Another caseworker is headed to baby's father's house to conduct a home visit today. Yes, I knew this would happen. I expect that you would need to come here too, right? Yes, just to ensure that baby has a safe home environment. It's standard protocol. Are you available today? Yes, I took off the entire week to make sure baby was okay. Feel free to come whenever. Great, I will be there within the hour. Thank you so much for letting me come by so soon. Everything here seems to be perfectly fine. I'm happy that I will be able to report that this is a perfectly safe home for baby. Of course, I'm happy to get this part over with. I know baby is safe with me. I had no concerns about this, but I am seriously concerned about her safety at her father's house. I completely understand that concern. Have there been any other incidents you would like to disclose to us that you think we need to be aware of? I don't know if this has any meaning to it, but baby just had to have minor ear surgery a few weeks ago because they had her ears pierced and used old and clean earrings. Do you know where they had hers pierced? If the earrings were unsanitary, no professional piercer would use them. Actually, they never told me. I found out she had them pierced once they brought her home. That is concerning. I will get in contact with the other caseworker to inform them of this, and we can definitely take it into consideration. I wanted to remove the earrings immediately, but her father told me that they would re-pierce her ears if I did allow them to close. I didn't want her to have to go through the pain of it twice. But the infection took hold overnight. It was awful. It sounds like it. Do you have any documentation of this? Yes, I have pictures of her ears with time stamps when she first came home, and then the next morning when she woke up and I saw how bad her ears looked. I also have the paperwork from the pediatrician and the aunt. If you could send all of that to this email address, I would appreciate it. It seems like they do not put babies' health and safety as a priority. Yes, I can send it now. My wife and children are traumatized from the CPS investigation you brought down on us. The kids are in tears thinking they are going to be taken from us. I hope you're happy. Did you even stop to think how this could affect the children? Or were you just excited to have something that could be used against me to keep me from baby? If you have a safe home, you have nothing to worry about. If not, then that is not my concern. She made a simple mistake, and you're going to this level. She feels terrible about all of this. Just let it fucking go already. Have you noticed that you haven't once even asked how baby is doing? She was in the hospital being treated for chemical burns and you haven't even asked if she is okay? You're just worried about your wife and your other children. Why is that? Why do you not care that your infant was injured in your care? Only about how Gothel feels